Hi students! Today we are going to be starting chapter 2 in math. So I am really excited about today's lesson because I think you guys are really going to enjoy it. We are done with rounding for now. You will still need to round in different review activities and, to help us solve other problems we might have to round, but we are moving on to organizing data and reading graphs. So this chapter 2 is all about graphs and solving problems with them. So today we're going to be working on frequency tables, okay? Say that with me. Frequency tables. Frequency tables. Good. And, excuse me. And I'm going to show you an example of a frequency table so you can kind of understand what it is. All right, so let me move my face. Okay, so this is a frequency table. Let me zoom in. Here we go. This is a frequency table, okay? And it is a kind of graph. It is a graph that tells us information. And all graphs will have a title. So for example, this title is Kyle's sports cards. So these are the sports that he has the cards of, and this is the tally mark of how many he has. So for example, baseball, in baseball he has 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He has 9 baseball cards. And then we could go on throughout the whole one. Whenever you see 4 straight tally marks with a dash through it like this, that means the number 5. That helps us so we don't actually have to count all of them. So right here, I just know it's 5. I don't have to count the tally marks at all. So he has 5 hockey cards, he has 3 basketball cards, and he has 8 football cards. But we're not going to be doing the frequency tables in the book today, at least not right now. I think you will be doing this one on your seesaw activity later, if I remember correctly. But I thought that we could use some of our own data from 3rd grade, and we're going to make our own frequency table. So all I want you to do, you have 2 options. You could follow along on a blank piece of notebook paper and copy down what I'm doing, or you can just follow along and watch. Whatever way you think you learn best, you can do. Okay, but I do need you to pay attention. So if you need to take some breaks throughout this video, you can pause it and you can go take a break. All right, but I'm going to try to keep it as short and sweet as I can. So the other day, I had 3rd graders fill out a survey. And the survey asked you 3 questions. It asked you, what is your favorite snack? You had to pick one of these. What is your favorite sport? You pick one of these. And what is your favorite animal? And you pick one of these. Okay, so if you did not do this survey, that is okay, no problem. And I have 44 responses right here. So we're going to use that data to make a frequency table. Data is information. Okay, so whenever I say data, I just mean information. This is the results of our survey. So these are everybody's answers. So as you can see here, what is your favorite snack? We had 15 people say that goldfish is their favorite. 11 people say that fruit snacks is their favorite. Popcorn got 10 votes. Yogurt got 6 votes. And applesauce got 2 votes. All right, so we're going to create a frequency table using that data. I thought that would be kind of fun instead of doing ones from the book. So when we make a frequency table, what we do is always give it a title first. So let's do the snack one first, okay? So if it asked students what their favorite snack was, what do you think a good title would be for this frequency table? Any ideas? Now, there's not just one right answer, but I think the one that makes the most sense is favorite snack, okay? Just favorite snack. Just short and sweet. You could say third graders' favorite snacks if you wanted to be more specific. I'm just going to say favorite snack. So our categories is the kinds of snacks that you were able to choose from in that survey. So we had goldfish, we had fruit snacks, we had popcorn, yogurt, and applesauce. So we're gonna just leave one box blank. We don't have to fill in all of it, but I'm just gonna put applesauce at the next box. All right, now when you have created your categories, which we just did, okay, so our categories are all of the different kinds of snacks. The next part is to do your tallies. Okay, so let's say that you gave your friends, or let's say that you were the one surveying all of the third grade students, like I did, and you gave them these options to choose their favorite snack, and they had to choose one. The next thing you have to do is organize your data by using tally marks. So you have to see how many people voted for goldfish, and there was 15 people who voted for goldfish. So I am going to do 15 tally marks. Okay. Now, when I am doing tally marks and I'm marking 5, I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And this frequency table has a place for us to write the number as well. So 15 people voted for goldfish. For fruit snacks, you would have to look at your data and see, well, how many people voted for fruit snacks? And it looks like 11 people voted for fruit snacks. So I would mark 11 tallies down. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. For popcorn, 10 students voted for popcorn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 students voted for popcorn. For yogurt, we had 6 votes. 5, 6. And for applesauce, we had 2 votes. 1, 2. So this is our completed frequency table. Now, I actually think it's really fun to create frequency tables because you can do it like on the topic of your choice. So if you wanted to send out a survey to your friends, maybe saying what their favorite toy is or what their favorite season is or what their favorite holiday is, you can do that. And then you can make a frequency table. And this helps us understand what the most popular snack is and what the least popular snack is. And we can answer questions about it. So, for example, the most popular snack looks like it would be goldfish because it had 15 votes. And the least popular snack, at least in Milliken's third grade, at least among Milliken's third grade students, is applesauce. So that's the least popular. So we're going to answer some questions about this. So I'm going to ask you some questions. We're going to use this frequency table to answer the questions. So I'll show you the table in a second. I'm going to write a question here because on your Seesaw assignment after this lesson, you are going to answer some questions about frequency tables on your own. So I want you to have some practice. So question number 1. Question number 1. How many more people chose goldfish than popcorn? This is a story problem, and well, it's not really a story problem, but we kind of solve it like we would a story problem because we are using this data to answer our question. So how many more people chose goldfish than popcorn? Well, the important words would definitely be how many more, and then we are comparing goldfish and popcorn. So it looks like goldfish have 15 votes and popcorn had 10 votes. How many more people chose goldfish than popcorn? So how many more is 15 than 10? Well, how many more means to do what? Does it mean to add or subtract? And if you don't know, then you can go back on our Bitmoji classroom, go to math, go to story problem words, and you can look to see where you can find how many more. So is it going to be underneath addition or subtraction? How many more? Well, it's right here, okay? That means that it's under subtraction. So we have to subtract these two numbers. I wonder if how many of you already knew that. But, all right, so we have 15 and 10. We always do the bigger number first. 15 minus 10. 5 minus 0 is 5. 1 minus 1 is 0, but we never put a 0 in front of a number. So the answer is 5 more people. So 5 more people chose goldfish as their favorite snack than popcorn. Okay, next question. All right, this question says, how many people chose fruit snacks, yogurt, and applesauce combined? The first thing we would do is put or underline the important words. And, well, we are combining them. That is a very important word. It is a word that tells you if you have to add or subtract. So we're looking to see how many people chose fruit snacks, yogurt, and applesauce combined. Okay, let's look to see what combined means. Where do you see the word combined? Underneath addition or subtraction? I see it right here underneath addition. Okay, so that means we have to add up. Oops, I spelled combined wrong. There we go. First, we have to add up the number of people that chose fruit snacks, yogurt, and applesauce all together. So combined, we have to add them. So let's see. I'm going to use my table here, my frequency table, to help me solve. Well, it looks like there's 11 people that chose fruit snacks. So I'm going to write 11 plus, next one is yogurt. 6 people chose yogurt. 11 plus 6. Now I have to do applesauce plus 2. 2 people chose applesauce. So when I'm adding up more than 2 numbers, I can add 2 first, and then I'll add the next one. So for example, I'll do 11 plus 6 first. So in your head, figure out what 11 plus 6 equals. If you got 17, then you are correct. So 17, I'm going to cross off those because I used them. Plus, now I'm going to bring that down this 2. 17 plus 2. What does that equal? I got 19. So 19 people chose those 3 snacks, fruit snacks, yogurt, and applesauce combined. Okay. Perfect. Let's do one more story problem with this data table, this frequency table, and then I'm going to let you do your seesaw activity on your own. Number 3. Gotta think of a question here. All right, thank you for your patience. Okay, now I challenge you a little bit. This is going to be a little bit more of, we're going to have to do a little bit more effort in this problem. It says, how many more people chose popcorn and yogurt combined than applesauce? Well, the important words that I see here are how many more, that means to subtract, and combined, which means to add. Oh my gosh, I have to add and subtract in the same problem? Well, that doesn't make sense, Ms. Johnson. Well, of course it makes sense, because let's do the problem. Let's break it up into 2 parts, okay? If you see words that mean to add and subtract, you're gonna have to do a 2-step problem, okay? How many more people chose popcorn and yogurt combined than just applesauce? So how many people chose popcorn and yogurt combined? This is the part where we have to add. We have to add together the popcorn and the yogurt. Well, looks like 10 people chose popcorn and 6 people chose yogurt. So I have to do 10 plus 6. What does that equal? 16, right? So 16 people chose popcorn and yogurt combined. But I'm trying to figure out, well, how many more people chose popcorn and yogurt combined than just applesauce by itself? And if you remember, applesauce had only 2 votes. Now, we're not done yet. We're not done. We have to do the how many more part now. How many more people chose popcorn and yogurt than just applesauce? So how many more is 16 than 2? How many more means to subtract? So I have to subtract those numbers. And I'm just going to do it right over here where I have room. 16, always put the bigger number on top, minus 2. 16 minus 2. So start in the ones place. 6 minus 2, not plus. Minus 2 is 4. 1 minus an invisible 0 here is 1. So 14 more people chose popcorn and yogurt combined than just applesauce. 14 people. Okay? So that is our frequency table lesson. If you are still confused on this, you can do a couple things. You can rewatch this video, number 1. Number 2, you could ask an adult or a brother or sister that is home if they can help you, if they are not busy. Number 3, you could email your teacher and ask your teacher for help as well, okay? So you're going to be doing a seesaw activity on your own, and I think that's all we have for math today. So I will see you guys tomorrow, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye.